And when we talked yesterday, the symbol of change, that symbol, one of the big reasons why there is change and a belief in what's going on with this organization is the guy who's sitting next to me on the right. You can see it on YouTube and on Twitter. But if you're listening on A's Cast or our new station in Sacramento, Talk 650 KST, Brent Rooker has sat down here on the field with us as we're at Hohokam Park. How are you? It's good to see you. We haven't seen you since the big signing day.
Yeah, good. Doing well. It's good to be back out here. First few days of camp have been awesome. It's always, fun to get back around the guys and get back to work.
What's life like? What's it been like since you signed that contract? Not just from a baseball standpoint, as we saw your beautiful wife and kids there in Sacramento when we had the announcement. What's life been like since then?
Man, it's been pretty normal. It's been good. It's been, a lot of just getting ready for the season. Obviously, we got that done early January, which is about the time that you kind of start planning, getting out here to spring training, finding housing and stuff like that, getting the family ready to move out here in a little bit. So it's been good. It's been busy like always. Like I said, it's just good to be back.
The old school Memphis Grizzlies corduroy hat.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
I just noticed that. I'm like, oh, that is old school.
Yeah,
I like that.
It's good.
I like that. For you, what I like about this camp is like you're coming in and you think of all the different camps you've been in with the different teams and, trying to make clubs and just deciding about your future. I mean, it's got to be pretty cool just coming into this camp that Rook can just be Rook and get ready for a year.
It is. It's a different feeling. It's a feeling that, I haven't had before. It's new for me, and it's one that, my focus is just preparing for my season. It's knowing that what I do works and it works at a high level. So it's just doing what I need to do to get ready to go back out there and produce again.
And you've earned it.
Yeah, I've gotten better the last 2 years. So my goal is just continue to do that. Make the subtle, small improvements at the margins like I had the last 2 seasons and just see where that takes me.
All right. So I always like to have like a little theme each day. And today it's going to be about believing. But yesterday was the culture of change. You're a part of that. Obviously, Luis Severino with the huge free agent contract deal to start this whole thing off. Then when you signed the extension, but the Mark Kotze kind of came out of nowhere. I know you guys didn't know about it. John Fisher, the owner, came and talked to you guys and announced it. What did that mean to you after the organization made the commitment to you and Sevy now making a monstrous, it's the largest in baseball years-wise. No one has a contract longer than Mark Kotze now. What did that commitment to the skipper mean to you?
Yeah, we're thrilled. We love Kotz. He's the exact right person to lead us into this next phase in these next few years and take us where we want to go. We think that the confidence put into him by David and the rest of the front office just signifies that we really believe we believe in what we have as far as guys on the field, as well as coaching staff and as well as the people leading us. And that means a lot that we have from top to bottom, we all share a very similar belief and a similar confidence in the people that we have involved right now and that they're the right people to do what we're trying to do.
In a very short time, how different is this organization from when you first got here to where we are right now?
Very. Even the feel in spring training is completely different. Where I come in 2 years ago in 2023, and it feels like pretty much every position on the field is kind of up for grabs, and it's just trying to figure out what we have, who can do what. You come in last year to camp, we have a little bit better idea of who our guys are. There's still several spots up for grabs, several competitions going on. And you come in this year, obviously there's still competition because there's competition in every spring training and every camp. But you've got a really good idea of who our team is, and you know what you have in that locker room, and you know that what we have in the locker room is capable of winning a lot of games because we showed that at the end of last year. So it's exciting. It's a new feeling. It's a good feeling. And I'm looking forward to getting here and playing here in a couple of days.
All right. So we talk about the change and how the organization has changed. It takes me to my other theme. It's believing. I've now pretty much interviewed everybody. When you look at the starting pitchers, the main relievers, and now all the starters, you're the last guy that we're getting here. You can tell the confidence. There is real belief. Every team in baseball right now in spring training, they're going to tell you they believe. It's not all real. The belief here is real. Talk to the fans about that.
It is. It's a very real confidence. It's a very real optimism. It's unique in that it's a confidence that also comes with the knowledge that we haven't proven anything yet, and we know that people on the outside still don't believe in us. but we believe in ourselves and we believe in each other. And we are at a very cool crossroads of being hungry to compete and wanting to compete and knowing that we can compete, while also being confident what the future looks like. So it's a cool feeling inside the clubhouse right now. Guys are working really hard. Guys are communicating well. We're talking. We're trying to help each other get better, and that's a cool place to be.
You had an MVP-like year, and obviously if you're on a team that won a lot more games, it would have been a whole different story in the voting. But you start looking, just go down the line. I don't want to bore people with a ton of numbers, but you had a 927 OPS. OPS plus was 165. Commander, what's 100? What is 100 OPS plus?
League average.
League average, you were 165. You had 39 home runs. You had 112 RBIs. The list goes on and on. And the big thing for me always with you was when you hit 293, it's amazing. When you hit for average, how all the numbers go up. So when you look at your season, you go in the off season, what is it? It was an unbelievable year. How do you improve? How do you want to, what did you change? Did you change anything? I mean, how do you get better?
I didn't change anything as far as my preparation went. I went about the same off-season routine as I have, just knowing that what I did last year worked. And so I stuck to it, stuck with the same plan, same routine, same everything. Where I get better is just finding those margins that we've already talked about a few of them here with Bushy, and how approach-wise I can get better, how consistency-wise I can get a little bit better. And just kind of subtly taking those steps forward, those small steps forward in all the areas of my game that could use improvement. And, if I'm able to just take a few steps forward and get a little bit better, then I'm going to be in a good spot again.
And I think a great thing for you mentally is to be able to play defense again. You had the issue with the arm. You got that taken care of. You were so professional, switching over and DHing every single day and making that happen. But how much are you looking forward to getting back in the outfield?
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I know wherever we need me, whatever is the best lineup we can put out there, wherever that puts me, I'm happy to do it. I want to go out and I want to win, and I want to win badly. So whatever I need to do, wherever I need to play to make that happen, give us the best chance. I'm happy to do it.
It's a whole different story when you become the leader of the team, isn't it?
It is. It's a different position that I'm in, and it's one that I'm going to embrace. It's one that I enjoy. We have a lot of guys who are younger than me, who are far more talented than me, who I want to help become far better than I am. And that's a role that I'm going to look forward to as well, just trying to help out however I can.
Yeah, it's amazing in a career. And let's just end on this. There's a lot of bumps and bruises and things that you go through. Who would have ever thought that all those things that you went through now all play a huge strength for you, not only in your own success, but how you're going to help all these other players? Because since you've been through everything, they can ask you and you truly have an answer to help.
Yep, that's right. There's not a role on a Major League Baseball team that I haven't played at this point. So whatever our roster looks like, wherever each individual guy is in their career and whatever role they play on this team, I've been there and I've experienced it, and I'm going to do my best to help those guys out as much as I can.
Great stuff.
Yes,
Stay
sir.
healthy.
Thank you, guys.
Have a great spring, and we'll see you in Sacramento.
Will do. Appreciate it.
Brent Rooker right here on A's Cast Live. Great stuff.